children, welcome to my class. Today's topic is Trail of the Green Blazer. Children, do you know, is it good on our part to take anybody else's things? Not at all. So this story is about a pickpocket. His name is Raju. Now, Raju is a professional pickpocket and he does this work in order to support his family. He is not a bad chap at heart at all. He is a good chap only. He is a good heart. He is good at heart. He does all this work of pickpocketing only to support his family. Children, one day there was after committing his theft, he came to know that there was a small balloon for a motherless child, and that is why Raghu decided to keep it back. But when he was going to keep it back, he got caught and he was jailed. Okay, so after getting released from jail, now Raju did not know what to do with his life. So, children, this is a question actually when he went on doing pickpocketing. At that time, nobody caught him. But when he actually wanted to do something good, he got caught. So this is a tragic story. So let us read this story. The Green Blazer. Raju is a professional pickpocket. He is not a mindless criminal. He is not a criminal at all who is bad at heart. He is good at heart, but a human being. One moment doing something wrong for profit and the next trying to do something good. So one moment he is doing something wrong. Pickpocketing is of course wrong. It should not happen. One should not do pickpocketing at all. But if we see the motive of his work, his motive was quite good. He was doing the work of a pickpocket just to support his family. The green blazer stood out prominently under the bright sun. Now just the green blazer, it was very prominent because that person was wearing a green blazer, that also in sun. Maybe that is why it was standing out very much prominent, and blue sky. Even in the jostling crowd, one could not help noticing it. So what happened, children? What do you mean by jostling? Jostling means the hustle and bustle which goes on at bus stoppage. Okay, the hustle and bustle which goes on at the crowded places. You get hurt by someone, you get collide with someone. That is called as jostling. Raju could not ignore it. It was not in his nature to ignore such a persistent invitation. So now this green blazer, he was watching it for a very long time, and he was very clever at finding out who might have money and who might not have money. So this particular person who was wearing a green blazer was actually in a way an invitation to Raju to pickpocket. He sat on a stack of banana stalks beside a shop and watched the crowd. So he was watching the crowd over there. He sat and he was watching. Actually, he was very skillful at pickpocketing. He would actually observe the person, and then slowly he would go and he would pickpocket. So when he watched the crowd, he did it with concentration, right? He did it with concentration. It was his professional occupation. So what was the modus operandi which Raju used, children? He used to observe the person, observe the crowd around, and then he used to gather a moment on which he would do the work of pickpocketing. Constitutionally, he was an idler and had just the amount of energy to watch in a crowd and put his hand into another's pocket. Okay, so he had to watch in. He used to watch in very carefully and put his hand in the another person's pocket. It was a gamble, of course. Sometimes he got nothing out of a venture, counting himself lucky if he came out with his fingers intact. So sometimes he got nothing out of a venture. Sometimes he got nothing out of a venture, counting himself lucky if he came out with his fingers intact. What Raju loved most was a bulging purse. So what is it that he used to steal so often? he used to love the bulging nuts, bulging purses, because it would have a lot of amount and lot of items to steal. If he saw one, he picked it up with the greatest deftness. Deftness, children, what do you mean by deftness? Means very good at something, very skilled at something. So with perfect deftness, he would take. He took the cash in it, flung the purse far away, and went home with the satisfaction that he had done his job well. He bought sweets, books, slates for his children, and occasionally a jacket piece for his wife too. So, what would he do? He would take the contents from the purse and throw it away. And flung the purse away means throw it away. And he used to go back to his home. He would buy things for his children and for his wife. When he went home with too much cash, he had to take care to hide it in an envelope and shove it under a roof tile. Okay, so he used to hide the money, whatever money he used to steal, he used to hide it. Otherwise, his wife asked too many questions and made herself miserable. She liked to believe that he was reformed and earned the cash. Raju jumped down from the banana stack and followed the green blazer. So Raju jumped down from the banana stack and followed the green blazer, always keeping himself 3 steps behind. So now he was following his prey. It was a nicely calculated distance. So normally he used to be 3 steps away from the person from whom he would steal. It was a nicely calculated distance acquired by intuition and practice. The same sort of calculations as carry a shikari through his tracking of game and see safely home again. So it was this particular skill that he had learned is similar to that of a shikari. Who is a shikari, children? Hunter. Hunter also calculates the distance he should be away from his prey and then he shoots. Alright. In the same way, this blazer also does. This person Raju also does the same thing. He just maintains a distance away from the person from whom he is going to pickpocket. Only this hunter's task was more complicated. The hunter in the forest could count his day a success if he injured his prey. But here one had to extract the heart out of prey without injuring it. So children, what they are saying is that when a hunter goes to the forest, he can just hurt its prey and he would call his day to be successful. But what is our Raju doing? What is our pickpocket doing? Pickpocket is taking the heart of a person without hurting the person. Why do we say heart of a person? Because he used to take the most expensive thing from a particular person's pocket. It was his money. So he would almost take the heart. Raju waited patiently, pretending to examine some rolls of mats, while the green blazer spent a considerable length of time drinking a coconut at a nearby booth. So what was the person with the green blazer doing? He was drinking coconut, and Raju was pretending to look at some roll of mats. It looked as though he would not move again at all. It looked as though this person would not move at all. Raju saw him take out his black purse and start a debate with coconut seller over the price of coconuts. He had a thick, sawing voice which worried Raju. The way the green blazer haggled did not appeal to Raju either. It showed a mean and pretty character. These were narrow-minded troublemakers who would make endless fuss when a purse was lost. So children, now he is observing his prey for pickpocketing. What he was doing, he was arguing with the coconut seller for the price of the coconut. So now Raju realized that he was a narrow-minded person fighting for a few bucks of money, and he realized he belongs to that class of people who would make a lot of fuss. Lot of fuss means somebody who would make a lot of noise. So he realized that if he takes if he steals his money, he would make a lot of noise in the public that his purse is lost. The green blazer moved after all. He stopped before a stall flying colored balloons. He bought a balloon after an argument with the shopman. He said, "This is for a motherless boy. I have promised it to him. If he bursts or gets lost before I go home, he will cry all night and I would not like it at all." So now the person heard it. He had taken a balloon for a small motherless boy, a child whose mother is dead. He was motherless child. He had taken a balloon. So if he doesn't take the balloon, the child would cry. So children, we will come to know whether the motherless child gets the balloon. Will we come to know in this chapter, or we will come to know only about Raju's fate? What will be Raju's fate? Will he be caught? Yes, he will be caught. I told you already. So we will see in the next class what it is. Thank you for listening. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.